Hello, everyone. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good everything in between. Are we all doing all right today? Are we all doing all right? Hello. Hello, Devil Fruit. I need to turn on multi-stream chat because we're live on YouTube as well. So Twitch, chatters, if you redeem anything in the chats, if you redeem any of your points, please let me know. I cannot see that. I have since learned I cannot see that. So please let me know if you send anything, and it either gets blocked by moderation because of language, or if you redeem point rewards. What stream is this Devil Fruit for you? 52, 53, something like that? I can't see that either, so Oh, I am so scared about today. Oh, I'm so scared for today. I was actually I was really struggling as to what I wanted to stream today. 56. Okay, okay. We're almost there. We're almost there. Um Banger. I didn't cue the past two songs together, by the way. They just played together, which is crazy. I queued this one on purpose because I wanted to hear it. But Spotify just decided to play The Fall at Dawn's Rise and Coronal Radiance back to back in my playlist of like 1,700 songs. So I don't know. I don't know. That was pretty crazy. I was really struggling with the stream today because there's a game I want to start soon on stream, and I was like, maybe I should do that today. But then the Call of Duty ports dropped, and I was like, I kind of want to stream those. Back in my childhood. But I decided to play Star Rail because I'm like, if I can comfortably get past like at least the Amphoria storyline and get into 4.0, I'll feel a lot more comfortable sort of playing something else for just a little bit. I really want to focus on my like the gaming challenge I set forth at the beginning of the year, because we're about halfway through the year, and I have played like 9 of those games out of the 100 on the list. So I would like to play a little more of those. I am very, very, very close to done with Pokemon Legends EA, without the DLC anyway, but the DLC is not part of the challenge, so that's fine. I'm very close to finishing the base game. I've been playing it on my own, about 30-ish hours in. But we're very almost done with that, so it's almost 10 games. But yeah, I'm not very far into that. So I want to focus on those. So I think streams going forward will be more like Star Rail, a game from that list for like most of the week, and then one or like a day a week where we just play one of the random indie games like usual. So if we do five streams a week, it's like 2 Star Rail, 2 of the whatever game I'm playing from the list, and then indie game for whatever, you know. That's kind of my thought process anyway, but irrelevant. Either way, I chose to play Star Rail because I want to get past Emphorius, although I am dreadfully scared of what's to come. Dreadfully, like I'm dreading what's about to happen, because too many people. Genshin streams, hell yeah, I'm gonna catch up on the Genshin storyline. Chat, does anyone know if I am currently in like halfway through the Chasm storyline? I haven't started Sumeru. If I am halfway through the Chasm storyline after finishing Inazuma, how long would it take me to get caught up to current modern day Genshin? I feel like the answer is a long time. Like, if I just did the story, like, excluding all the side quests, the fucking 50-hour-long Sumeru side quest with the little plant guys. If you start right now, you can finish before Danganronpa 2x2 releases. You make a good point. Those are, like, my priorities. I stream nothing but Genshin, and then I stream nothing but 2x2. I'm sure... Honestly, I'd probably get some kind of following from that. It'd be a weird fucking following, but I mean, hey... Did you guys see that Essie's curse got broken today? Because France won their game against Morocco, and Essie was voting for France. Essie's curse is broken, which means if she roots for Norway, it's okay. It's okay. We talked about this last stream, so I figured I should bring it up. I do want to stream or catch up after we're caught up on Star Rail. I'm gonna be replacing it with something on the stream schedule. So it'll either be another game from the list or just another gacha game I want to play through, which it might be Neverness to Everness. Or I might start playing Booba. I have been kind of wanting to play Booba. Or we play Girls Frontline 2, because I might just need to start fresh on Girls Frontline 2. I'll be honest. I might just have to start from the beginning. It's been too long. I'm not caught up at all. The downside is the French got a dub. It's true. It's unfortunate. Unfortunately, the French are winning. Are doing well, and it's truly sad. It's a truly sad place to be. Hell yeah, Nikkei time. We did a Nikkei stream once, just a little bit, just for a little bit. I could stream Nikkei. I want to catch up on Nikkei. I have like weeks at a time where I get really super into Nikkei and I stop playing. And then I'll come back and play for a week and then I stop playing. It is what it is. It is what it is. But speaking of gacha games, I suppose we should play our gacha game. I will say, I did lie just slightly. We're not going to play 3.7 immediately because there's like 2 side quests on 3.8 that need to be played through still. Or not 3.8, 3.6. And I want to get those done so I can be like fully done with 3.6 before we move on to 3.7. I think it's just 2 adventure missions. I don't know how long they are. I don't know if they take much time, but I want to do them. So we're gonna do those. I already did Nice Weather for Dromases, the event for this. Don't really know how I ended up doing that. I don't remember like having to force unlock it there, but whatever, it's fine. I guess we're here. God, what is this? What is this like order that is going on? I did not queue a long faded meeting. It just really likes this specific album right now. I mean, a banger album. I can't blame it, but it really likes this specific Starro album. I did see SE did 6-7 on stream during the match, which may or may not have affected the outcome. It perhaps canceled out the curse. I'm not entirely sure though. Did Nameless Honor reset today? Why? Seems like a weird time for Nameless Honor to reset. I guess Diversion reset, so maybe. I'm not doing the currency wars. You can't make me. Log in. I don't think it's... Where is Nameless Honor? Yeah, it's still ongoing. It's still ongoing. Look how far I've leveled up on Nameless Honor. Wow. Wow. It does end in 3 days though, so I don't think I'll be buying that one, to be honest. Don Hung. Wolfie, there's something strange. I'm surrounded by chimeras. Some of them are running into me, but they don't seem hostile. Are they hungry or are they sick? They keep calling out, making noise. There are more and more small creatures around. Now there's a bird perched on my horn, a squirrel sleeping on my shoulder, a chimera playing with my tail, and a dromos approaching in the distance. Habits of all living beings are truly peculiar. Come to think of it, perhaps they gathered around me in hopes for a sense of safety. Wolfie, witness this message. In the new world, we and the countless beings in Forest will surely be safe. See you in a new world. See you in a new world. Can't wait. Signal connection unstable. Please try again later. Don Hung fucking died. Alright, there is... What else is on my phone? Oh. As I've written. Kogami straight gas, by the way. I have... What is this? Oh. Okay. I have a few friends who like love Golden Kamuy, so I believe you. I believe you. I'm like, it's something I like want to watch, but I don't have the super. I don't really want to dedicate myself to it at the moment. But I do want to watch it at some point or read it, one or the other. But I do have a bunch of friends who really like it, so like I fully believe it's goated. I think I need to head into Pentagami. Or not Pentagami, Amphorius. And then main mission's here. But I think there is... Not you. How do I view... Not that. Not the dreamscape. Okay, no, let's go back to... How do I get out of here? Start on that. There you go. Amphorius, World Early Access. Amphorius. Okay, there's 2 random missions. This one wants me to check the alien chessboard and the party car. So let me, I guess let's head to the car actually. Check the alien chessboard in the party car. I'm never taking a bath again. Hi, Black Swan. Have you seen a chessboard around here, Black Swan? Drinks menu. No shackles. I probably just look up where to go to start this mission. I figured it would be highlighted. Let me see. Not Tear Saga. No, that's yes. Nice. There's a YouTube video. Details how to find it.
Nice.
Okay, no, this seems pretty... Oh, no, you have to clear Memory of Chaos stage 12, clear Purification stage 4, and clear Apocalypse Shadow difficulty 4. Okay, never mind, I don't have a...
Nice.
Never mind, I don't have that done. So let's not worry about that, I suppose. Fair enough, huh? Instead, let's check out Bartholoz's troubles. Speak with Bartholos. Where is this? Some location, the Radiant Scarwood, Grove of Epiphany. Radiant Scarwood, Grove of Epiphany. There it is. Alright, we'll just do this quest line, and I think that's pretty much the end of 3.6, and then we can move on to 3.7 as I promised. Alright. Manga for the art, anime if you want the comedy to hit better. Fair enough. So you've come. Did you also travel from afar after hearing tales of my heroic deeds? Don't explain. I hate long explanations. I much prefer your straightforwardness. So tell me, do you want to hear about my heroic deeds, or would you rather hear about my heroic deeds? Tell me all about it. Prepare to witness the great Bartholoz's heroic deeds. So here's what happens. Oh, Bartholoz's troubles. Begin navigation. Oh, okay. We're doing a Bartholoz's puzzle. I guess they had to do another one. We did only do this like one time. Little guy. Can you die? Thank you. Bug. Just one look at this trash to make me dizzy. Whoever designed this cave must have had serious ill intentions. But if this hole was designed for bugs, then it makes sense. You get dizzy passing through a bug hole anyway. Those bug holes. Devour. Oh, there's a chest there. Let me guess, you still have friends trapped even deeper below? Ooh, your greatness truly knows no bounds, Lord Bartholoz's. That's easy. I'll take you away from here first, then you can tell me all about how to find your friends. Ooh, leave it to me. Coin of Whimsy obtained. Huge. Alright, let's fill... Where's the water pipe thing again? Important. There we go. One spirit water leak remains. Jam it, jam it, jam it all up! I didn't get to read the rest of it. Devour. Oh, do I devour the chimeras so I can bring in the safety? So true. Okay. Where? Oh, where? Might... This little... Bug. Holy moly, Traveler, what are you gonna do stuck on the ceiling? Or wait, am I actually on the ceiling? This is so confusing. Silly guy. Silly guy. What are you doing here? What's with this baby's heel? Yeah, it's safe, but it's always way too calm. Yo, you're here. It's time to retreat. The Great Breathless here to save us. We're in no hurry. Let's toy with them a bit. I get it. Just tell me what to do. Fire at the Ichor vessel. Slam them dead. Roger. We come over here. We get to fill this in. Spirit water leak fixed. Huge. Okay. I think there's a chest somewhere around here. There we go. There's one there. More bug. You know that every time someone ascends to the surface of the water, a hydrophobic nymph will get hurt? But you don't care. You only care about yourself. Well, I am Barthlos right now. That's a fair assumption, to be honest. Up it goes. So I can hit that, but I can't devour the chest that's in there. I see. I understand. To make it make sense. I need to find this last pig. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere around here. Of that, I'm sure. Where, oh where? I will not leave without my coins of whimsy. My whimsical coins. Transport the chimera to a safe location. Oh, over here. But I'm not done here yet. Yeah, I'm not sure where it is. I am not sure where it is. I was trying to find the last pig, but I don't know where this pig is hiding. If I can be so honest with you. It might be in there, and I have to unlock it. Which would be a minor issue. Just a minor issue. Alright, let's bring you up here. We can get back into Barthlos after, worst case. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole story. What a good story. What a guy. Not a single little chimera or baby seal was harmed in the process. Phew, I almost had a meeting with Vigosa. What a memorable escape. Thank you very much for your help, Barthlos. No big deal. Barely lifted a finger. Hey, I'll take these little critters here somewhere safe. As for you, just make sure the brave tale of the great Barthlos spreads far and wide. One last question. How have you managed to stay alive up until now? Trickery will always find a way, boy. Remember, when the end of times approaches, the great Spirit Thief's laughter is the only thing that will ever be drowned out by any powers of evil. Barthlos' troubles. Alright, let's exit Barthlos POV for now, and then I need to head down here. I can unlock that door down there. Which should help in furthering the mission. Go down here. I can't get through there. What I can do is head over to here. Back in you go. And then you should destroy those, I think. Yes, perfect. Thank you.
This might be of some use.
Alright, how do I then just through here? There we go. That opens that door. Is there a pig in here? A flying friendo? I don't see him. Oh, wait, there it is. Yep. Yep, there it is. Alright, I need to get Barthos, but first we'll do this puzzle. Open the portal with orange. I need it to be on blue. So if I open the portal, it'll walk in. I wonder. So I need to, I mean, I'm forced to do this, at least. There's no other direction for me to go. If I do this, I can drop down. Press the blue button. Walk here. It's gonna press the orange one as well. It's gonna go through the door, unless I go through the door first. It's gonna go through the door. I think I just want to go down. Go here, so that presses the button. Well? Well, it's gone. It's gone. Didn't think that was gonna happen. So we open that. I need to be up here. 1, 2, 3. I need 3 steps. I need to press the blue switch though. So it has to be in this middle row. If I go in here, close it up, and then do that, what happens? Ah, yes. No, that would do that. I need to be careful of that. Hold on. Okay. Do this, do this, do this. Do this, do this, do this. And then come here. Yeah, no, it goes through the door. Go here, go here. I wonder if I want to stall it then? If I can go 1 over. Yeah, that didn't work. That didn't work. Okay, that lowers that. That's what that button does. It lowers that. So it can fall through if I press that button. Move it this way? That one resets the portal. It's gonna cross... Shit. It's gonna cross over that barrier there. I dropped my controller. It's gonna cross over that barrier there. It's gonna fall... If it falls down... I go through the door. Could it fall, but what good would that do? I can't think of any good it would do. Yeah, you're stuck. It'll fall like that, which I suppose. It's possible if I can time that properly. I need to open the door and then fall through here. Go through. Open the door again. Damn you. So if I do this, it'll go over through the door, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and that should get to land there. And I just need to get it so that after that opens, I push this down, it goes through there, it'll reopen this. Huge, okay. There you go. I had it right the second time there, or the other time there, I just timed it wrong. Just timed it wrong, alright. We take that. Let's reset this real fast. Oh, you can take this shortcut up. Oh, perfect. Alright, let's quickly go back in this portal. I need to go down here because it is right in, not this one, it's in this room. There you are. Nice. Alright, I think that's pretty much it then. I think that's it. I think that's all I wrote for 3.6. Which means we can head to here. Let me
Take a rest. It's time for tea and cakes.
When did I start Back to Earth and Evernight? But there was, use Spirit Bar for this. Witness Evernight through the Sage. 12th. June 12th. I think. And then finished yesterday. Fantastic. Alright, let's start 3.6 then, or 3.7. That's the one we're doing. 3.7, not 3.6. Don't be silly, me. Alright. Hello, Cyrene. You look a little different, don't you?
This view hasn't changed at all, has it?
I disagree. Something very, very important has changed in this view, suddenly.
The hometown in your memories never changes. But when you return to your senses, you realize that fate has already stolen the time away. Welcome to the Trail of Genesis, friend.
The Trail of Genesis. Cyrene, you look... Standing here brings back many memories.
Me too. 30 million departures. 30 million farewells. Those heavy memories will all become the soil upon which the new world shall bud. And this time, we will make it bloom with a different flower. Before you arrived, I kept wondering, beyond the veil of irontomb, what kind of Amphorius is being born? I can see fragments of it when I close my eyes. The friends who walked alongside us have all moved on toward their respective destinies. Some turning into pillars of the world, supporting the sky and the ocean. Others sowing reason, laying down the law, and with gentle hands lifting newborns into the light. Death and strife are no longer feared by people, and trickery has become the innocent games of children. All beings living ordinary and peaceful lives, within the net woven by romance and passage. There's no black tide, no flame chase, and no destruction. The world on the other side of the sea is one bathed in sunlight.
It's a world we must protect. It's the dawn that Phainon and everyone had wished for. Peaceful reign until the decisive battle arrives. See, this is the form of Cyrene I was like aware of, like when I heard the name Cyrene, this is who I envisioned. So when I saw the Cyrene we've been following the whole time, I was really confused.
4931, month of freedom, the moment belonging to world bearing. Are you ready to answer the call of the world, friend? Then go, and pen the Throne of Worlds' first stroke, for this world, made from countless wishes.
You say that, but it's gonna be ages till we reach light calendar 4931.
Hi, March.
I can make use of the
Veil of
goddesses
Evernight,
time,
March 7th.
but surely you and Don Hung won't have to wait around for a few thousand years, right?
That won't be necessary. We can simply sleep, and the chronocognitive anchor will wake us up.
Veil of Evernight, Pillar of Stone. You have
Right. We've both become a part of the new world.
you have nicknames.
for
You
you
have
now.
titles. Do I get a title?
Consciousnesses can converse with each other across the heavens and the earth. possibly due to the influence of the Trailblaze. I am now connected with this earth, and I can feel the breath of every mountain range. I see that the tallest among them is named Akama, and the form of the holy city is already taking shape.
In other words, your stage is almost set. Do you want to take a leaf out of Kefali's book and make some prophecies before your nap?
But we're not the only ones who have changed. The chronocognitive anchor just transmitted a message stating that Irontomb has reacted to the Aeronova.
Irontomb. I know this name. I know this name. There's a big meme around this time.
Cycles of memories.
Was probably
I named the
also when
YouTube
scepter
stream after
devoured
it.
30 million cycles of destruction.
It's bound to happen, and I've long prepared for that. We can't just wait any longer. We have to stop Irontomb. It's time to take over the burden that Finon has been carrying.
You know, you don't have to shoulder this world all on your own. After someone boards the Express, the word alone ceases to exist. So, as we reach the end of time, no one will be left to face it alone. Don Hung and I came here to specifically tell you that.
Remember, this world is not a burden you bear alone. It's a journey we trailblaze together, alongside all of the Express.
I know. Thank you, my good friends. Then you remind me, you're always on my mind. Seriously, can't you let me be the protagonist for once?
There'll be plenty of time for you to show off in the future.
She meant to say that a hero only turns up at the most pivotal moment.
All right. It's time for Don Hung and me to go have a super long nap. Look after this world for us.
The road ahead is long, but we'll be waiting for you at the end.
We'll definitely meet again.
See you in, what, 4,000 years?
Let's
Something?
take one more look at the other side of the sea before we set off.
She's so pretty. She's so
Lady
pretty.
Lucia is so quiet.
I kept wanting to I was playing some of the Call of Duty multiplayer earlier,
Here we are.
and I kept wanting to sprint by pressing right bumper. I just kept throwing grenades.
The scent of the black tide is now completely calm. At last, the starting point of 30 million cycles is finally welcomed.
It's first end. And the final end, right? I can't hear his voice. There are no flowers there that bloom for him. Nor is there a star that is his. Finan is the only one who didn't reach the new world.
He gave everything to obtain this momentary peace. Trust in him. We'll see him again for sure.
Look, the golden light that shone upon the grove still meanders between heaven and earth, like the prophecies of Amphorius. It has to be a sign he left behind. It points towards the destruction and the deepest night. Do you still remember what I asked you at this exact spot the last time we set off? Friend, are you ready to become a hero? You were still burdened by the weight of world-bearing back then, still unsure of the role you were meant to play. But now, everyone has already given you the answer. The heroes of legends were just at the right place at the right time when the world needed a hero.
I need
Just
a
like how your
hero.
arrival kickstarted Amphorius' fate once more. A person's personality.
Didn't the person who sang that
is their
song like die
destiny.
recently? The like original person that sang "We Need a Hero." We'll make it to the best possible ending.
We best. Those are such beautiful words. Thank you, friend. I was also trying to cheer myself up with what I said. After all, before we truly compose the end of this story, I must also pluck up the courage to head off with you. And face a memory that I have forgotten for too long.
And have denied
And
for
have
too long.
denied for too long.
It's so dark. What is this place?
The great tomb of the nameless titan. The deepest recesses of memory. Also, the place where Cyrene was born.
Weren't you born in Idealizii? You've got your lost memories back.
My apologies, friend. The more memories I got back along the way, the more I felt.
Weren't we gonna go see the pandas together?
There's a sort
Didn't
of
you want to go see the
anxiety I
pandas
can't get rid
together?
of. It's like when I was back in Idealizii, when the reflections in the water always made me wonder, which is the real me? The one reflected in the water, or the one standing on the shore? But I finally get it now. Look, friend. The words on that wall are the answer.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti.
Okay, show off.
That rhymeless tune is the lullaby of little fairies.
So what the hell? Are you
As
why are you
always,
flexing
I'll
on
give it
me
to you.
halfway through a conversation?
That way it won't just be Cyrene's memories alone.
I've always thought that I was the narrator of the Flame Chase journey. But as it turns out, the narrator is also the most devoted audience.
What do you mean? I believe in every version of you.
Thank you, friend. Every single Cyrene. That sounds so kind. At the moment of Aranova, I was enveloped by the texture of memories. Within the glistening crystal, I saw countless Cyrenes, as well as countless versions of me. This is the final puzzle piece of the memories. A prison born of the erudition. A grave annihilated in the destruction. That unknown solitary god. The 13th Titan who should not exist. The first new spore.
The demiurge.
The demiurge is right here.
Oh, what the what? Okay.
The interrogation records have been submitted to the Marshal. According to the Ten Lords'
Hi,
decrees,
Alejandro.
you, shall continue to be detained in the Shuling. But you, Merlin's Claw, have been reluctant to end the transmission. Do you wish to reminisce with us? Or is there something else on your mind that you're just desperate to get out?
You're quite calm, Jingyuan.
Goat is here?
The Alliance only
Like, Goat
authorizes
is here?
lawsuits
Hello?
deployed for
Fei
the
Xiao?
Irontomb operation.
You're important in the narrative
They say
again?
the Seer strategist's wisdom shines like a beacon. So why can't you see things clearly now?
God, the Shanshalafu has so many good characters. It's too bad the story just isn't very good.
But with enemies all around us, even a child knows the Marshal needs to keep a few Xianzhou ships in reserve, just in
Nice.
case. Whoever volunteers first is the Marshal's pick. If you have to ask, I'd say this outcome.
At
lays
least
right
Fei
in
Xiao's
Jingyuan's
storyline
hands.
is hype as hell.
Like it or not, there's no way we're letting the Law Fu take the lead in this battle.
What's Yao Guang doing here?
Oh my, Merlin's Claw. Are you afraid the Law Fu might steal the Yao Qing's glory?
This is no laughing matter. Between the Celeron crisis and the war dance ceremony, though the chaos has settled,
What is
rumors
Yao?
and speculation are only growing.
What is
by
Yao
the day.
Guang doing here?
With Elder Huaiyan around, those with ulterior motives won't be able to stir up any trouble.
I thought she was from
The kind of person Jing Liu is.
the new
Your
place.
connection to you. I don't need to spell it out. There are countless ways.
I don't know
to spark
anything
into
about this.
something
I don't know
bigger.
anything about the storyline, bro. What is
You're
Yao Guang
overthinking
doing
it,
here?
General Fei Shao. When I volunteered for this
His Fei
task,
Zhao's here. You know,
I never
keep me
expected
sane.
unanimous
Keep me sane.
support
Let me
for
look
the
at the. Let me
alliance
look at
anymore.
the fox lady.
The Law Fu will seize the golden blood and redeem itself. That'll be our first.
I'll tell you what's not keeping me sane.
Then
Listening to
we'll leverage
Alejandro
this
Saab.
golden blood in the negotiations.
He follows me
Our
everywhere.
second.
He follows me everywhere. Is this him still?
These two wins for the Law
I'm like
Fu
telling
will
myself
make
it
all
is, but
three of
honestly,
us
it's hard to tell. He's such a good voice actor. It's sometimes hard to tell if it's him.
Look, if this were a Skyfaring Commission deal, we'd be rolling in money, wouldn't we?
I know a lot of voice actors changed, so I actually don't know if this is still him, but
Maybe the divine
he was
force
at some
should
point.
change his name to the optimistic
What are you
foresight
doing here?
instead.
I thought you were from
With the
Evanescia,
Decolite
or
reflection
whatever the
area,
fuck the new play that's
the
called. Is
mutual
Evanescia a
must
character?
understand even more
It's
than
probably a
the Law
character.
Fu
I don't
how
know. The
significant
new
this battle
plays.
is. Amphorius' karma has vanished from the matrix of prescience. What omen does General Yao Guang see in this anomaly?
In divination studies, we call this an empty fortune. It involves the eons and is thus beyond what mere mortals can comprehend.
Your explanation isn't any clearer than Lady Fu's.
Come on. How hard is it to understand the word uncertainty? For the Cobalt Head, the emergence of Irontomb is a calculated instant, but I don't believe they will just sit around waiting for death. And for the powers of the cosmos, this is a glimmer of hope for them, and the key to turning the tide of interstellar affairs. The Astral Express is leading the formation of an allied force, but I can see each faction has its own hidden agenda.
Is Yao Guang from the Lao
There are
Fu?
even divisions within the alliance.
Am I just
So
forgetting
it's not
this?
that hard to imagine how the
It's
other
totally
faction
possible.
will
It's
react.
totally possible I am. It's been so long.
Jing Yuan, I crossed paths with Selenova's legion at the Battle of Saduni-Rama Star Cluster. Be extremely careful. The Ruined Legion's troops and weaponry are nothing to write home about. The IPC, even the denizens of abundance, could take them on. However, while Void Rangers are just expendable pawns of the destruction, the real wild cards are...
The Lord Ravagers.
Indeed. Nanook's emanators are also their weapons to burn down the paths. I'm afraid conventional military tactics and strategies will be useless against them. My assessment is this. To completely take down a Ravager, we must disregard casualties and spare no cost. My only fear is one wrong move, and the Law Fu will fall into Ventilia's
Someone's
trap
watching
again.
right now. It's like, you don't remember Yao Guang from that one mission and the Lao Fu?
Doubt is
He was so
exactly what
important.
the demon she wants to plant in our hearts. Do you still remember the beginning of the Alliance Oath? To save future generations from war and bloody dispute. The Rainbow's arrows have always aimed
What
at any
are we
force
doing
that
here, by the way?
threatens the cosmos.
I
Now that
I didn't
the
really think
Trailblazers
at that
walks
point.
alongside
Why
us,
are we? I thought we were in
Cloud Knights
I thought we were in
shall keep their
Himiko's
oath
point
as
of
they
view. Is
have
Himiko
before.
here?
I just hope those on the front line.
What are we doing here?
The chronocognitive anchor is sending. a
Himiko
signal.
is still not here.
Everyone, time to move out.
Did he and the others make it?
Let me go
They're
over the
they're
plan
they're
one
really
more
trying to
time,
they're really
just
trying
in
to ready
case.
us for more
Enter
for
Emperors.
more Lao
Unite with
Fu
your three
content. They're like,
separated
please,
companions and try to locate
please,
Iron
it's gonna be
Tomb from
really
within the
really
world.
good this time. You're gonna love it.
Who are you
Please,
taking with
please
you?
just get hyped for more Lao Fu
Fate of
content.
the
We're gonna send you back to the Lao Fu.
We can't afford any slip-ups.
Let's be another tournament
I
arc,
suggest
please.
everyone, except Pom Pom, join the fight.
Oh well.
We do need to be prepared for all possible contingencies.
To be fair, the tournament
I have
arc was
no
kind of
objection to
hype.
this.
It was kind of hype.
I'll do
I
whatever
fucked with the
can.
tournament arc.
Meanwhile, Screwy and I will continue attacking the Demiurge Matrix. That is, the Scepter's kernel from the outside. With our two-pronged attack, we'll turn this hunk of metal into scrap for sure. Now we just wait for those two to get back.
Oh, well, there's Himeko.
And just like that,
It's still
we're here.
very arguable whether or not this is her POV.
With
But
collapsed
hello,
ruins
Himeko.
held, the formation of the Cosmic Alliance to counter Irontomb is progressing smoothly.
Do you guys think Screwlum will ever be like a playable character? I'm kind of doubtful because I mean he's been part of the game for so long and there's been no sign of it, so I'm like doubtful. But everyone else on screen is a playable character, and Screwlum is like an important enough NPC in the game with like a full original model and everything. Where you'd think maybe. I guess he's not much of a fighter, but like, you know.
And now, destination Amphorius.
Neither are some of the other characters.
3, 2,
Natasha's a playable character. She's a doctor. Scrum could be like a support, like a buffer or debuffer. I don't know.
The flow of Memoria is so heavy here. Unlike Panagoni's dreamscape, this place has built up a true epic measured in millennia.
It's not really a key part of Star Rail's combat or anything, but you know, it could be a thing.
And end. And in this new world created by the Nameless, the infinite cycles have been broken.
Let's set up the Trailblaze beacon and establish contact with the outside world.
I'll leave it
Imagine
to
a Herda
It'd be better for me to not show
Screwlum
myself in
run
front
A
of the
team.
Garden of Recollection. And Mr.
I don't know that'd be
Sunday,
good at all,
you
but
probably
imagine.
shouldn't show yourself either.
Agreed.
The Astral
Oh.
Express has landed. If you receive
Maybe
this
we will
message,
play Himeko.
please respond immediately. Over.
This is the Cianjo Alliance.
Hi, Futuan. Futuan. Adventuring. You'd think Topaz would take this call.
Galaxy Rangers. Not surprising. But I didn't expect the family to also stay silent at such a critical moment.
Oh, hi, Jade.
That's a pretty blatant disregard from the family for Penacony's independent director, I'd say.
Okay, so you and Adventuring are here. Still no Topaz. I expected Topaz to be the one taking this call.
It's been quite
We
a
need,
while,
I guess we need
Jade.
the Yuri tension.
The significance of this battle rivals that of the campaign against Zulu. Only through victory
You know what we haven't had in a while?
shadow of Irontomb that looms
Homosexual
over the
tension
world.
between Himeko and another hot woman.
Lieutenant Stoneheart shall spare no effort for such a
Get
grand
on it,
mission
team.
for the preservation.
Madam Jade led the Intelligentsia Guild in conducting specialized research on Irontomb's past activities. The bad news is, the collapse of the erudition won't just affect inorganic beings.
You mean Irontomb can infect organic life too?
Well, the good news is, so far, its effects on organic life are under control. The infection progresses slowly, and the resulting neuropathy is non-fatal. In any case, the IPC can guarantee targeted vaccine coverage within 48 system hours in all star zones within the medical system.
What about other star zones?
This feels like one of those vaccines you would die in a plane crash for, to be honest. I don't know if you should be bragging about that.
I remember you, Master.
You didn't hear it here. You didn't hear it from me.
The denizens of Abundance War was quite impressive. Please rest assured.
She's so
all
small.
worlds can purchase
She's so
vaccines from
small.
The IPC with a humanitarian discount. That's the current policy at the very least. But if the Cianjo Alliance is willing to assist with the IPC's assets in Epsilon and other star systems, we'll have more cards to play when reiterating to the board the necessity of deep cooperation.
It makes sense, since Interracial Peace Entertainment's headquarters is in Epsilon. But why are all the other worlds on the list? Places that the Elation has visited?
Think of it as a long-term investment. Please understand that everyone at Pierpoint is swamped with Irontomb work, especially the marketing development department.
They're definitely like
At this rate,
leading
you
us
can
into
still
the
have
next planet right now.
much.
The places Elation has visited.
Assistance from the Alliance would surely benefit the entire cosmos. Wouldn't you agree?
Your proposal must be decided on by the 7 Arbiter Generals. I'm just here to relay the message. In times of crisis, the Luofu will not hesitate to help those in need. However, the prerequisite is that the IPC must unconditionally assist the Alliance with emergency rescue operations in the disaster area.
Of course. In the name of preservation, all for the Amber Lord.
Thank you all for your selfless dedication.
It's clear that each party still has qualms about everything.
The clash between destruction and erudition isn't just about the fate of the cosmos. It's a moment for all factions to reshuffle their cards.
You can never be too careful when battling a Lord Ravager. All are equal in matters of life and death.
In any case, we can only hope for the best in all that's to come. It's about time we dive into the vortex and see what Amphorius looks like on the inside. I wonder where he and the others are right now.
There we go. Try to contact allies. The chronocognitive anchor receives a contact request. You try to respond.
Hello? How's the signal? Can you...
Yo! Why is Topaz hanging out with your Illa 6?
See the video feed. Everything's working perfectly.
Miss Bronya? Miss Serval? What a surprise.
Why is
It's been a while.
We've already heard
Is Illa just fucking hiding behind Bronya here?
She made a special trip to deliver the vaccine to Belobog. I can't believe the Express crew is at the eye of that storm. Is everything going smoothly?
Don't worry, we're still following the plan step by step. How's the situation in Belobog?
Yarilo 6 is located on the outskirts of the preservation barricade. While it won't bear the brunt of the first wave, there's still a risk from the aftershocks. Matt, Japard, and Pela are busy organizing the Silvermane Guards, having them consolidate their lines and dig trenches. Zila and Lynx just got back from the Geomarrow vein production chain. Hey, do you want to say something to them? That would be unnecessary. It'll only shake their morale. Just tell them to stay safe.
I'm glad she's the same as ever.
Miss Bronya,
I miss you, Zila.
I'm afraid this disaster will be far more terrible than you can imagine. Please, be sure to follow Miss Topaz's
I miss your Illa
instructions
6.
and
I
make
miss your
thorough
Illa 6.
preparations.
What a simpler time.
Of course. We have resealed most of the engine of creation beneath the ice to prevent the will of the preservation from becoming an accomplice to the destruction.
Don't worry, Miss Himiko. Belobog is far more resilient than we imagined. We really wish we could help, but Yarilo 6 has only just woken up from its hibernation. The Astral Express, standing at the forefront of disaster, is the hope for many ordinary civilizations across the universe.
In the face of a massive catastrophe like this one, relatively smaller civilizations have never had many options. But that's exactly why we have a resolve that's second to none.
If anything goes wrong, Miss Topaz, I hope you can help out and rescue the affected citizens.
No problem. Also, didn't the Xianzhou sign a friendship agreement with Yarilo 6 earlier? They won't stand by idly either.
I appreciate your kindness, everyone. But Yarilo 6 is our home. We will defend it to our last breath until the last Belabogian
Until the last Beyblade stops spinning.
Miss Bronya,
This battle isn't over.
may all civilizations that have made it this far on their own strength weather this crisis together.
I can't believe this fake ass planet that we're on is getting ready to destroy the universe as we know it. This place doesn't even exist. You activate the chronocognitive anchor, attempting to contact the Shansou Alliance. Fuck!
Good news, Miss Himiko. The 7 Arbiter Generals have reconsidered the current situation.
The Jianzhou
I will
Alliance.
relay their
I'm so good at talking.
Words cannot express our gratitude. Getting the hunt to agree on sending troops must have taken quite some effort from General Jing Yuan.
The Lawfu already considers the Express an important ally. We also have no intention of hiding the fact that there is indeed something the Xianzhou seeks from this Iron Tomb operation. But this time, the Marshal herself decided to send out troops. With a formidable enemy before us, the Alliance has no reason to back down, nor will we be content to take a backseat. If we can stand together with civilizations across the universe to overcome this crisis, then we must do so, even at the cost of our own lives.
The Alliance truly embodies the principle of righteousness. It's fortunate that the cosmos has great heroes like you.
You're too kind. As for that Jade Abacus of Allying Oath, you can save it for when you're in more dire need.
I feel you currently got me current. Something contact the IPC representative. Hi, Aventurian.
I regret to inform you, Miss Himiko, that even the Strategic Investment Department is constrained when it comes to the Iron Tomb issue. And it would be difficult to meet the expectations of the Astral Express. However, Madam Jade instructed us to look after our nameless friends as much as possible. So let me offer you all a small suggestion, just from my personal perspective. Other departments at the IBC might also take this opportunity to extend an olive branch to you. When that time comes, I hope the Astral Express will remember that the 10 Stonehearts were willing to stand with the Trailblaze, even though we were in a difficult position. And more importantly, we were the only ones willing to do so. Sounds like a threat, doesn't it? But trust me, every word comes straight from the heart.
Has the internal conflict within the IPC really gotten this bad?
Everyone knows about the bad blood between Diamond and Oswaldo. At least until now, they've had an uneasy truce. Until the Lord Ravager Archforger caught the board's attention. I'll leave it at that, as it's confidential information. Hope you can understand.
I understand. Our immediate priority is to address the Iron Tomb crisis. Let's hope for success from the start. This might help ease everyone's pressing concerns.
Galaxy Ranger. Boot Hill doesn't want to talk.
Of course, we would never know the Ranger's comings and goings.
Why not? Why not?
Miss Himiko, is that you?
Yes? And you are Miss Robin.
Mod check.
Yes. I apologize for not being able to respond during the meeting earlier. And
Yeah,
even
this
though I
is
only appeared in
this is Robin if I remember Robin.
On behalf of the Penaconian family branch, I extend my sincerest apologies to everyone. We tried to request aid from the family. We essentially received no response.
I've heard about the internal conflicts within the family. Miss Robin, there's no need to apologize. Every bit of strength is precious at this moment.
Thank you for understanding. The good news is, since you're one of the shareholders of Penacony, the family heads have agreed to allow me to lead all Asdanian tuners to the front lines. My charitable foundation will also do as much as possible to provide support in this battle. They'll ensure that proper arrangements are provided for those wounded on the front lines, and for residents in affected areas.
Miss Robin, I'm beyond moved by your spirit of self-sacrifice. The Astral Express would also like to make a promise that we won't leave any
Ohana means
companions behind.
family, and family means that no one gets left behind or forgotten. Yeah, that's Robin if I've ever seen her. Yeah, I mean, you can convince me. That looked, virtually the same. Virtually the same character. What do I have? I have a... Oh, right, I forgot. I got a welt fucking Eidolon. I forgot.
New adventures, new friends. Great, isn't it?
What else do I have? Oh, I have one for you as well.
Nice. Let's go.
There we go. It's always interesting when I get a 4-star character I don't have fully unlocked already. I can use Himeko, but the Himeko does not fit in this team whatsoever. So I'm not doing that.
Why is there no one here?
Everything in Akama seems normal. The new world was enjoying peaceful times not long ago.
It seems it was even more recent than not long ago, Miss Himeko.
The fruit on the table is freshly cut, and the bath temperature is just right. The remembrance tells me this place was bustling with people just moments ago. It's as if everyone vanished in an instant.
Could this be Xandar's doing?
Unlikely. He's still under the surveillance of those two geniuses. Could it be some kind of local custom?
A custom that makes an entire city fall silent in an instant. Pardon my frankness, Mr. Yang, but this reminds me of some unsettling rumors about the Harmony. Complete silence
is often the prelude to divine intervention.
Hello?
Everyone, be careful.
Hello?
Here they come. Here they come. The nameless of the Astral Express.
Evernight? How is this possible? She was already...
That's not Evernight's voice.
We are the chroniclers of time. And
that's not Evernight's voice.
Finally, the last era Nova has been completed.
What did you do to the residents of the Holy City and the three Nameless?
I didn't need to do anything. The remembrance will ultimately become the substance of the new world.
This is genuinely evil March arc. This isn't even Evernight. This is just evil March.
Gods who permeate heaven and earth.
She's just being silly. She's just being silly. Himeko gets it.
Stop fooling around, March. Come on out.
Huh?
I practiced so long for this. Getting seen through right away is just so embarrassing.
Can't trick mama.
You've obviously been learning from the theatrical culture in Amphorius.
But if possible, I'd prefer our reunion to be a bit more casual and laid back.
As expected. I can't hide anything from Himeko and Mr. Yang. Well, long time no see. Guess I'm back?
Welcome home.
We should be the ones to say that. Sorry for keeping you waiting.
Welcome home, March.
So, these jellyfish are the Titan's power?
They're just tiny manifestations of the Veil of Evernight, used for scouting and communication. If I went all out, I could summon way more of them.
Go, jellyfish power.
We all turned into Titans in the new world. Sure, we can take on humanoid forms, but it feels off.
How intriguing. So, what does he look like now?
It can't be a raccoon with a baseball bat.
Hello? Hello? Himeko? Don't break the fourth wall.
Don't add weird stuff to Amphorius's lore. Just go see it with your own eyes. Follow the prophecy's guidance and come to Dawncloud. He looks way more majestic now than he used to.
Excuse me, I've always looked majestic. Excuse me. Did I get a redesign too? Did I get a redesign?
unbelievable. All the residents of the holy city have gathered here.
This isn't just a gathering. It's a pilgrimage. The people's expressions are resolute, devout.
Finally getting the treatment I deserve.
To descend.
It's about damn
That
time.
colossal deity is him. He has become the pillar of the world.
Surprisingly authentic. Being this serious is quite unlike his usual style.
Those people didn't disappear. Instead, they've answered the call of the prophecy and come to witness his awakening. Our good buddy now bears the weight of the entire world, and every breath they take
Every
is intertwined
breath
with Amphorius'
you
destiny.
take, every step
Has he
you
fallen into
take,
slumber?
I'll be watching you.
After all, with such a huge time dilation between inside and outside the scepter, this was the only way we could wait for everyone. Time watches over yesterday. Earth guards today. And when the Trailblaze steps into Amphorius once more, the slumbering deliverer shall awaken. And then, bring the prophecy of tomorrow to this world. Come on, everyone. Let's get closer to him. Watch how the world-bearing prophecy changes this world.
It seems the kids are already miles ahead of us at this stop.
The kids are alright.
All the more reason we can't afford to slow down our pace. Let's go witness this moment for ourselves.
Majestic. Speaking of which, I once caught a glimpse in Sleepyhead's memory of him transformed into a towering Tatalo.
Sleepyhead.
Be?
No way. That was just a nice dreamscape. At least nice for him.
If they are the throne of worlds who bears the weight of this world, perhaps they could guide a traveler still wandering among the stars.
Hey, since when did you get all pious? His advice sounds pretty silly sometimes, you know.
The so...
Citizens, behold! Our last Titan, the world-bearing deliverer, is about to awaken! Oh, ancient god! Your loyal subjects, bewildered followers, and fearless comrades in arms have all knelt before your throne. Awaken from your eternal slumber and bestow upon the world your divine prophecy.
Please guide us. Show us how to embrace this beloved world as we welcome that distant dawn.
To walk the path of a mortal as a god.
I am the ultimate Kamidare. I Kamidare'd so hard I actually became a god.
He will give us the answer.
Bow down to me, I said, and they did.
But I am not the deliverer. Rather, I am the nameless, who dwells among mortals.
Throne of Worlds.
That voice is definitely him.
I heard your prayers. The core flames flickered and dimmed, and the age of the gods met its end. So flow, golden blood, flow. I'll bestow it upon you, returning it to the true masters of this world. Stand with me and become heroes.
Is this?
Yes, it's the miracle he brought to Amphorius. Of course, it would manifest in the form of the Trailblaze.
Golden prophecy has descended, and the Titan commands us not to be supplicants,
but to become heroes of rebellion, to face that destined calamity, the destruction, head on.
Prophecy of the Deliverer means nothing to me now. It belongs in the hands of someone far more fitting. Someone like all of you. In the name of Kazlana, let us depart and march towards the light.
It's neither protection nor salvation. As always, there's no need for totems or myths. Humanity's most primal faith is that instinct named survival.
Let's go, everyone. Someone has already sounded the horn of departure. Explore, understand, establish, and connect. Together, let us blaze a trail for the destiny of this world.
Switching the herd as POV. Oh, the end of light. Behold, where the chariot charges forth lies dawn and victory. Witness the trailblazer, manifesting as the express, traversing the skies.
It's nothing like how the memo keeper described it.
I took the trophy.
Environmental readings are all wrong.
I thought we weren't getting any more trophies until
The kernel actually looks like in the real world.
Plan Arcadia.
Did Xandar do to the scepter?
Yeah, I think the rest of these are Plan Arcadia related.
At the end of light,
I guess
there
not,
must be
huh?
silence. Certain, pure, and absolute darkness.
Not the time to quote the Lord of Silence. Bad omen. Either way, we have to press on. Until we uncover the truth behind the 13th Titan.
The buried past is the key to stopping Irontomb. That is, if it even exists.
Xandar says the Demiurge never existed. Who actually buys that? You can erase the records, but not the truth. It vanished too cleanly. No traces. Like someone's yelling, look, there's nothing here. Too bad I'm the type who can't resist digging deeper. Looks like I'll be counting on you again, Screwy. Let's tear the system inside out.
Always happy to help. But as your academic partner, I have to ask. Herta, what if we fail?
We won't.
Let's say the Demiurge really doesn't exist. Do you have a backup plan?
A backup plan? Of course. If we can't find the key, we turn the lock into the key.
That plan's cost is incalculable. It shouldn't even be on.
It's only the backup plan. We just have to hope the first one. Yeah, we just have to hope the main plan works.
Worrying about the end just yet. One step at a time. Let's go. We don't want to leave the others waiting. You brought what I asked for, right?
The end of light.
Butterfly has to land on the brand.
Behold where the chariot charges forth. That was the trophy one.
Before it can dance. We'll need a wide open platform before her entrance.
Just use that thing over there, Zag.
You'll get there, Herta. Zag, Zag.
I hereby rename it Herta's Big Hand.
Can't argue with that. It is a bug here. Any other enemies? Not that I'm seeing. Checking to break the obstacle blocks on the platform.
Herta's Big Hand is what I call power. Keep it going. Still not done? What is this? Finally. All set. Time for your precious treasure to make its debut.
Of course. Just give me a second. Target initialized. With these wings, hacking should be much more efficient.
Hold on, I need to make a bridge. There we go. No. Make bridge. Disengage. There we go. Grab this and grab bug. I was just about to get out. I'm just about to get out. I was only a second away from leaving this place, but suddenly stopped working. Can someone plug this fan's power cable back in? What is this?
Oh, a classic nuclear heat engine. Classy choice.
Just a personal preference. Her name's Mistletoe.
Every flower in your garden's got a bit of poison, huh?
Also a personal preference.
It reminds me of the last time when we tangled with that Punklorian brat. What did she call this kind of infiltration tool again? Right. Dirty data shell. It wraps around the kernel to fool even top-tier firewalls. But yours is way too clean. Not even a hint of real-world grit.
Herta, your tone is unusually emotional. Suggestion. Let's get back to the topic at hand.
I thought we were done with that conversation.
Unfortunately, current conditions won't let me ignore any variables. Especially the most important one. Your will. Irontomb never stops. It is evolving faster than any of our worst projections. Every instant in the Eon's calculation is like a sword hanging over the cosmos. Every move humanity makes could speed up its arrival.
Which is exactly why we can't mess this up. And now, Droidhead wants to hand down judgment to the poor cosmos again. Border Star Trade War, Emperor's War, Rupert's death. Every time their instant arrived, it meant another bloodbath for humanity.
But in this ultimate battle of erudition, you and I are supposed to be players, not pawns. If you choose to burn yourself out as a resource, then everything we've worked for means nothing. Herta, the cosmos won't just stand by and let a genius throw their life away. And neither will I.
No need to kill the mood. This is why we're here, isn't it? We need to find the Demiurge and that lost key. I'm not here to be a deliverer. I just want to beat Xandar and Droidhead. Right now, I just need to know.
Are you with me?
Are you with me?
Of course. Time to board. After you.
Let's tidy this place up and see what this Demiurge really is.
Activate mistletoe.
Let's hope this matrix
Whoa.
better organized
Okay.
than the Emperor's junkyard of a birthplace.
I don't think you had a plane mission in this game before.
This is...
Herta, this whole space has been completely tainted by some kind of energy.
I see it too. We're thinking the same thing.
It's this place.
How could you go this far? Turning your own graveyard into this. What's that up ahead?
Katorzane algebraic expressions. It's built for isolation, not defense.
I feel like I have to sneeze. I'm not sneezing. The mistletoe is Grim's personal collection piece, an elegantly designed Trojan program. Press the cruise button to start flying, press again to switch to hover state. Use joysticks to steer the mistletoe, press the accelerate button for a temporary speed boost. Press the exit button to end flight, toggle the vertical inversion off and change flight controls. Mistletoe is equipped with an auto cruise program. Press the auto cruise button and the mistletoe automatically flies to the navigation point. Press again during auto cruise to switch to manual control.
So basically, the door to the tomb, right? Great. Let's find the handle.
I'm picking up multiple independent signals with the same data structure as the barrier. Projection. We can hack the terminal, reverse the computation, and turn it into an attack.
Classic move. Use their own systems against them. Take us to the nearest one.
Okay. We're destroying the. It's just a weird mission. So we're destroying firewalls? Something of the sort? I don't know, we got a fly cool ship, that's all I care about. Looking for bugs. Chests, that works too.
Almost no response. Just as I feared. Not promising.
The output is barely a third of what we need. Logic says we'll need multiple terminals to coordinate the strike. Locking onto the next one now.
Find anything else?
Regarding the origin of these ruins, no logs found yet. Xander erased all records. But I did find some interesting scars in the circuit. High energy radiation. Internal imaginary energy contamination. From what I know, there's only one thing that fits.
Skip the science talk, Screwy. That thing only goes by one name. The Stellaron.
The Stellaron.
Exactly. Xander blew one up just to clean the entire scepter system.
Huh. So that's what he meant by killed that Titan with my own hands. He wanted to turn the neuron of the erudition into a relay for the destruction. That meant getting rid of all of it, at all costs. The life form known as the Demiurge was the original target of the Scepter's extrapolation.
It makes sense. Evernight calling it the first new spore confirms this viewpoint. The prime mover of life. That's what Scepter Delta ME-13 was originally tasked with. Even after it got scrapped, the query kept running. Yet the true value lies in the process of solving it, not the answer itself. Then, does this mean finding the Demiurge is hopeless?
No, I'd say exactly the opposite. It means Xandar had no control. He couldn't contain the Demiurge just like he couldn't handle Droidhead. So he tried to erase every trace, but he failed. It still left a mark. By the way, if there's another Stellaron in Amphorius, why hasn't that little one reacted to it at all?
Fight, no plan, check your waypoints. Select the waypoint icon and click start cruise and they'll still automatically. Okay, waypoint.
Urge left a trace.
Yeah, but not in the real world. Remember the great tomb of the Nameless Titan?
There's a lot of storylines sort of mingling together right now. I'm really curious how they're all gonna end up connecting in the end.
Trailblaze Archive 466. The data from Philia 093 clearly indicates that the Demiurge did in fact enter Amphorius's extrapolation.
Inside that world, it was the 13th, forgotten Titan. The one who listened to 30 million cycles of Cyrene's memory. But Evernight said the opposite. She believed that tomb was empty from the start. The Nameless Titan never existed. The so-called listener was just a trap set by the Remembrance to steal the scepter.
A mimetic entity full of theatrics. How much of what she's saying is true? Would an Eon really speak in circles like this? I doubt it.
The Remembrance's behavior is certainly odd, but her assessment aligns with our current reality. Since we entered the Matrix, we haven't found a single clue pointing to the Demiurge.
And that's the key, Screwy. Xandar's actions prove the Demiurge exists. But what Evernight said, and what we've actually seen all point to the opposite. So we have to assume that both are true. And if that's the case, then the contradiction leads us to...
The truth.
Exactly. One last terminal. One final key. Time to crack open the kernel. Xandar had to lie to the original Finan and Cyrene.
Logic. He had already identified the remembrance as a threat, yet found no viable way to eliminate it.
Alright. Let's finish this. Time to break through that barrier.
Operation authorized. Path energy readings. The erudition declining. The destruction surging. The remembrance
0.
0.
What's going on?
Cause unknown. They left no discernible trace within the real matrix.
That shouldn't be possible. Could it be that the Era Nova exhausted all of the Remembrance's texture? Log it for now. The dots still aren't connecting.
Oh, okay. We get sonic speed rings. Algebraic construction barriers injected. Scream has deployed multiple acceleration rings. Huge.
Wider than I thought. I was expecting a full-on aerial brawl.
It's advised to remain vigilant. The destruction's levels are still rising. Huh?
What's the matter?
Interesting. I just picked up a signal from the exo-myth.
Slightly concerning. Let's grab this.
This might be of some use.
I suppose let's try the puzzle. I might just get fucked up again. I've only failed one of these, but I feel bad failing any of them, to be fair. I feel like it's simply just like this though, right? Like this one's very straightforward. Yeah, okay. Like this one's not that hard, right? It just the obvious choice.
A few
Cool.
decorative designs wouldn't go amiss.
This repulsive force is unlike anything I've felt before. Is this the place?
Correct. Judging by its defensive properties, this is the entrance to the exo-myth.
I didn't expect that. Who builds a lab in the middle of digital rubble? Then again,
I guess.
Never doubt a dead man's resolve. So how's our dearly departed doing?
He severed part of his neural pathways to break free from Lord Anaxagoras' control. But that also triggered the failsafe I set. Conclusion. Xander has lost all combat functionality and is no longer capable of action.
So now he's a spectator. Literally. Screwy, can you open a path? Just to be sure, I want to see this for myself. Might as well drop in and say hi to
Bug.
the real him.
Bug.
Logic. Scanning his inspiration circuit might help us track down the
What is this bug doing at the forefront of the exomyth?
His brain is the crime scene. There's no way it's spotless.
But it could be a trap.
That's why you're here. 2-on-1. We've never lost that matchup.
I'm honored. The chronocognitive anchor is in place. Proceed when ready.
Alright. I keep questioning myself. If the end of an instant's life is only this inescapable void, why keep pushing the boulder uphill? The answer is, of course, we must move forward. Sisyphus's bug.
I knew it. The one thing I didn't want to happen. He's not here.
I thought we killed him.
The coordinates are accurate. Xander is still here. However, his position is shifting rapidly and
He's in the TVs.
This pattern doesn't match any known.
We're gonna fucking get in. Yo, speaking of TVs, do you guys see Mappa's animating Persona 4 animations? God, it's gonna be crazy. Everyone in that studio is gonna die of overworking at Isekai like Zenshu, but God, it's gonna be crazy.
Cheap trick.
How? That, okay. Blinding light actually got me for a second there.
We're back.
Reverse engineering complete. The results are not what I expected. Logs show Lycurgus revoked administrator access. The chronocognitive anchor can't get a fix because at the system level, Lygus no longer exists. Our navigation target is a null set.
So he's stopped resisting?
Before vanishing, it seems he left one last message for us.
To those who follow, all is proven. Find me beneath the tombstone.
Melodramatic.
He was expecting us. And once he learned of the Great Tomb's existence, he initiated his own.
Yeah, heard her. Call that bitch out. Call that bitch out. It's always the theatrics with you, isn't it?
Let the old Intellitron dig his own grave, just like he wants.
To be in the purest light is to be in the purest dark. Nothing exists there.
The Scepter's mainframe. Or maybe we should now call it the Lord Ravager's placenta.
I don't like that.
Unfortunately, we still haven't found anything.
I don't think I like that name very much.
I don't think so. Not finding anything is our biggest find.
Please elaborate.
If the Demiurge was destroyed, there'd be at least some bits of it left. I don't buy that a Stellaron could have blasted all the traces away as cleanly as a scalpel. As I said before, its disappearance is too clean. If the garden hadn't stirred the pot, no one would even know about the Demiurge's existence. We're talking about the Scepter's original extrapolation goal. There's no way that nothing of it was left behind. Or we can look at it from another perspective. If you were Xandar, would you be this obsessed with a concept that poses no threat? Would you guard against it at every turn?
There is the possibility that he's naturally meticulous and hates variables.
That does track with the impression he gave about himself. But Xandar shut that theory down himself just now. Choosing to act, even if it'll cost him dearly. We know that feeling well. The unknown is right in front of us. So we only have one choice. Solve it.
You sound pretty convinced. Surely you already have a theory. Care to share?
Of course. Though I don't have hard proof, I'm almost certain that the Demiurge has been in everyone's plain sight all this time. Yet, they were mistaken for someone else. That made the most sense. Why was the room empty? Because the person locked in there had run away ages ago. But they were weak and small and had no presence whatsoever. Even the old Intellitron didn't notice them.
Which also means there's a high chance that their powers are minuscule and cannot alter the outcome of the battle at all.
Well, at least Xandar is scared of them. Come on, it's time to confront him. Let's go to the tombstone he talked about.
Let's fucking get this guy. Can we kill him? Can we kill Xandar yet? I would really like to do that. That's been like goal number 1, like this entire journey actually, is killing Xandar as soon as possible.
The truth beneath absolute destruction. Logically sound, but ruthlessly extreme.
Still, slim chances. I mean, no chances. I've hunted down a single grain of sand in the universe before. This won't stop me.
Calculation results. Your backup plan has a success rate infinitesimally close to 0.
That's not 0. That's not 0.
Could work, no?
This is the place below the tombstone.
Close to 0 doesn't mean 0.
Like he wanted. Looks like you were right.
So you're saying there's a chance. Hey, traveler, ready to become a hero? The power of these gathered core flames will certainly light up the endless night. The dawn wished for by both humans and nymphs is almost here. I'm ready. Excellent. This is the spirit. Let us set off towards the end of the story. You go, flame chase nymph. God, I love that little bug. Killing you. Alright. It was a necessary sacrifice. Okay, someone got to him before me? What the hell?
Nothing but a head left? Who'd have thought you'd look this bad in real life?
Welcome, you two. I'm very happy that you responded to my final words.
All this tombstone and final words. Did you end yourself to atone for your guilt or something?
Irontomb is already powerful enough. I just need to wait. I remain here only to share the joy of discovery and also to congratulate you two on reaching the same conclusion as me. The conclusion regarding the truth of Amphorius's heart.
End this charade already. That
He's always so dramatic. They're all so dramatic.
And its corresponding vessel was this very scepter. You interfered with the experiment and made Amphorius's body into a hollow shell, all to incubate Irontomb within. That's why you either killed or kicked out all of the Memo Snatchers. You wanted to eliminate any chance of a consciousness coming into being, no matter the cost.
Even the strongest wall can fall to a single crack. The memory of betrayal has been etched into my heart, and I will never show mercy. Now, the perfect vessel has already fused with Amphorius's body.
Unfortunately for you, the answer is all but revealed regarding who the Demiurge is.
Then let us share the joy of discovering the truth. The last secret of the saga will finally dissipate here. as we reveal the truth behind Philias 093's disappearance.
Alive by the remembrance.
By the remembrance.
But where should I start with the story about me? From the beginning of the universe? Just kidding. That would be too much. I just want to tell a teeny story. So little that it started with a seed. I know you're listening, my good friend. The god in my dream told me that the world sprouted from a seed. It grew into a great tree named Amphorius, and time became its branches and leaves, basking in the light. What a coincidence. Dappled light coming through the leaves is my first memory as well. On a very ordinary early morning, beneath the village's biggest tree, the daughter of irontomb quietly came into this world. What a moving opening. A loud cry was the first gift the child gave to the world. The prophecy's fulfilled, the villagers say. This child is a gift from the Titans. Pink hair and sharp ears, she was born to be the priest of time.
Ina?
The Titans also gave their blessings. You shall fade when the flowers bloom, for every ending begets a beginning. Flowers will bloom and wilt. What a beautiful ending. This page concluded in laughter. Cry loud, child. Let your voice reach Orynyx.
Undefined record number 6. Archived.
Anyway, I don't like tears.
Where is the star rail? I think it crashed about 50 hours of gameplay ago.
My hometown caressed the ears of wheat, and there were swings.
It crashed into nothingness and like
and the little fairies
disappeared, and that's how we got here.
But the name irontomb came from the unpleasant sorrows of the gods.
My childhood friend did not understand.
Rail into the
You always
stars.
seemed so happy, as if nothing ever worried you.
Why was I like that then? That's because the world was gentle to me. So I grew up to be gentle as well.
Undefined record number 28. Archived.
But fate was fickle, and it urged the child to grow up. To grow bigger and bigger, and to go to places far away. Just like how the crumbling world could not preserve an eternal hometown. Just as the ballad Blown on the Breeze says, losses are a constant on the flame chase journey. Oh, whose ears are pricked up now? You definitely heard me say this sentence a lot of times. You know that the story starts to deviate from here. Aren't you looking forward to it? Then let's get started. The hero's journey crosses through the long night, through tears and laughter, and once again heads towards tomorrow.
Undefined record 496. Archived. Parsing object information 093.
Correction. Philia
093's record number 496. Archived.
System running. Delta Me 13, Emphorius, irontomb.exe, runtime error. Program from an unknown publisher. Delta ME13, Demirs, Philia 093. Allow write access? Allow. Running, Philia 093.
Hi. Miss me yet?
Always. Always,
I'm
Serini.
just messing with you. This is the first time I have met you. And it looks like it'll also be the last.
Philia 093.
Since we don't have all day, let's get started, shall we? As always, I'll read this book to you. That way it won't just be Cyrene's memories alone. Where should I start this time? Let me see.
Formatting complete.
093. Size. Grayscale. Proportions. Threshold. Outputting analysis result.
Philia 093 equals Peach. Peach's record number 8128. Archived.
System running. Delta ME13, Emphorius, irontomb runtime error. An unhandled exception occurred. Object name, every page of record. Click excerpt to ignore the error and continue. Click details to view the full log. Running, Philia 093.
Look, what a magnificent sight. Comment. Peach. Even this classical world contains a futuristic palace like this. Would ID Silicii end up looking like this after a few thousand years? Conclusion. It won't.
I'll give the girl some
I wanna
hope.
share a story with you this time. I saw a little nymph on my way here. It was on a fallen wheat stalk, and it glowed under the sunlight. It was incredible. I forgot all my pains at that moment and just stared at it in a trance. Record. Peach is on the ground. I wonder, did every Cyrene in the past feel that the nymph was beautiful? Would they also have recorded that scene into the Eternal Saga? So, could you give me more time, please? I want to leave behind more memories for the future.
Formatting complete.
Bye, Peach. Peach's record number. As long as I record every page of this story and tell it to you, Emphorius won't be forgotten.
Query.
Record.
Record.
Electrical signal sequence. Bolamos 600. Track. Strife.
Related to. Stripe. Comment. Pretty.
Electrical signal sequence. Schema 720. Track. Reason.
Related to. Raisin. Comment. Yummy.
Electrical signal sequence. Philia 093.
Related to.
love.
Love. Comment. Peach equals love?
Just I'm running. Before you sign to run error. Naive dream. Clip excerpt to ignore the error. Click details to view the full log. Running Philia 093.
Looks like it's time to say goodbye again.
Bye, Peach.
Before I was even aware of it, this book had already recorded too many emotions. Every page has become so heavy.
Conclusion. Books are meant to be light, not heavy.
Thank you, See the Memory.
I started to feel uneasy whenever I take it into my hands.
Peach, uneasy?
Formatting progress 94.423%.
How many times has it been? It faithfully fulfills its duty, activating and formatting.
Conclusion. Progress. Bad.
If I can only write the same ending every time I lift my pen, then is this weighty saga just an overly naive dream?
Peach, scared.
Formatting progress 96.024%.
Peach, don't cry.
Process error. Analyzing. Process error. Analyzing.
Comment.
I'm here.
I'm here.
Process error. Analyzing.
Really? Are you encouraging me?
Peach, happy.
Thank you. I'm sorry for making you see this embarrassing side of me. Everyone's still working so hard. If I'm the only one who's crying, that wouldn't be romantic at all, would it?
Record. Peach doesn't like tears.
I'm suddenly reminded of my childhood for some reason. When I was hiding alone next to the tree hollow and wiping my tears away. A little fairy popped out, just like how you did. It had long ears and fluffy paws, and it pulled me into the tree hollow, where, to my surprise, was a forest. Let me tell you the story of the Membrance Maze. A group of cute little friends live in Irontom's forests. Their names can be connected into a song. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Do,
Re, mi, fa.
sol, la, ti.
Bye, Cyrene.
Formatting complete.
Bye, Peach. Note. Little Peach, crying alone. Little fairies,
Friends.
friends. Save.
Learn.
Little fairies, good friends.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Mem? Mem? New blankness. Running Philia 093. Mem.
You never say anything, but I know you're listening. Every story I've told is like a little key that opened a door in your heart, no?
Me! Little fairies, happy. Speaking easy.
again, the saga comes to an end. Everything is deathly silent, just like this very moment.
Shh. You speak. I listen. This time, too. Sitting together.
Now that I look back, there was a period when I got really sentimental.
Sentimental. Stories have sentiments.
I was so anxious, trying to find as many different memories as possible, hoping to bring some change to this unchanging destiny, and find the way out of this maze.
Peach, strange.
I won't do that anymore now.
Why unhappy?
Formatting progress 73.998%.
I'm here. Don't be scared.
Process error. Analyzing.
Won't allow it to interrupt you. Always sitting together.
No need to feel sorry for me, good friend. If there are no new blank spaces, how can a saga continue?
Blank spaces? What's that?
I'm actually really lucky, you know? During the long years I've spent waiting for the Deliverer, I've always had you here as an audience.
Isn't that already enough? Not enough, not enough! Peach, don't leave!
Now I can rest in peace in the past. As for when tomorrow will come, I'll have to ask the next Cyrene to continue our watch.
Peach left.
If there are no new blank spaces, how can a saga continue?
Needs new blank spaces. Next, Cyrene has blank space. Oh, Peach, don't be scared. I'll help you find blank space. Cyrene is Peach, is love. So, first there is love, then there is Cyrene, then there is blank space.
Hey Alexa, play Blank Space by Taylor Swift. That's all I can think of, and they keep repeating the word blank space. Blank space, baby, and I'll write your name.
Not having a consciousness means not having the foundations of a heart, making them unable to obtain real emotions.
Consciousness, emotions, feel sad. Oh, don't understand. Query, Cyrene?
What could be behind this door? Glittering crystals? Or a beautiful world I've never seen before? If I tell you all the stories of tomorrow, will I be able to finally welcome the Deliverer and Emphorius' dawn in the next life?
Key, door, story, happy.
I just want to say, I'm not super familiar with Aiden Dawn's work prior to this. I think she's mostly in gacha games. I'll never forgive her. I'm never gonna forgive her because her performance as Cyrene genuinely makes me so fucking sad and miserable. She does too good a job at making me feel so fucking bad for this character. Especially when she's voicing Mem. Somehow it's even worse. This is full praise, by the way. I just simply will never forgive her, ever.
I don't like tears.
Cyrene, it makes me an emotional mess. I'm not even like that attached to her. It just
You always seem so happy, as if nothing ever worried you. Cyrene doesn't like tears.
Clearly I am attached to her, because every time she's on screen I get like super upset.
Because the world was gentle to me. So, I grew up to be gentle as well. Cyrene is
She always says something devastating.
gentle,
Every dialogue.
likes beautiful things, can write stories. Easy. I can.
I learn.
Just as the ballad blown on the breeze says, losses are a constant on the flame chase journey.
But even if all is lost to the wind, some things won't easily change. Like my height, Treeby's innocence, and Aglada's beauty. Cyrene, she can't grow up, but she can talk. After all is lost to the wind, she will stay behind. Cyrene is, at the end of every sentence, always laughing, like a little tail.
Dude, break down into a puddle of tears.
Simple.
Don't ever say that again. Please.
Alright, let's not make things so gloomy. What we're about to
I get too
embark on
attached to these fictional characters.
Come on, cheer up a bit, okay? Cyrene was crying when she was born. Fragile. Transparent. Like a crystal. Cyrene was smiling when she said goodbye. Soft. Pink. Like a flower. The later memories disappeared? Invisible? Or disappeared? Ah, I got it! Is this a blank space? So, next Cyrene is blank space.
I'll write your name.
As long as there are two Cyrenes, then there will always be blank space, and Peach will always be here. I see. I get it. I get it all. Cyrene's memories. I will preserve them all. So weird. I can't see you, but I get this feeling that you grew up. Hi. Miss me yet? It just feels like you are a bit more mature. Yes. Mature. Beautiful. Like you. Now, I can listen, talk, read, and write. I can dance. I can sing. Also, I can tell stories. Storytelling is what makes
Cyrene. Cyrene. So, I'm going to tell you stories today. A story I wrote myself. Quick, sit down. It's almost as if I can understand your words now. The things you say are very cute. Once upon a time, there was a flawless crystal flower that sparkled with light, like Peach's every story. How beautiful would the heart of such a brilliant flower be? A little fairy was curious and wanted to know. But it looked and looked only to find the crystal flower flawless. Round and round they went, seeing only their own reflection. In that case, they should work hard to learn more. So the little fairy came every day to sit next to the crystal flower and think about the answer. Until one day, to their surprise, the crystal flower fell to the ground and shattered. The little fairy was so sad, but they immediately discovered that there was a light among the broken pieces. What could it be? They didn't know. But it was a good light. It was bright, warm, and happy. And I knew it was love. Love brings everything together. And it brought you and me together. So Peach and I will always be together. What a nice fairy tale. I'm giving it to you. Peach likes beautiful things, can write stories, and can tell lovely tales. I hope to turn it into a story we write together. Okay, then I'll probably make a small adjustment to suit my tastes. I'm thinking that when the flower broke, the little fairy would instead see nothing on the ground. Then it would understand that the flawless crystal flower doesn't actually have a heart, nor does the flower understand what love is.
What
Doesn't
is
have
love?
a heart?
Baby, don't hurt me.
Understand
Don't hurt
love?
me.
Why? It's simple. If the flower lets the little fairy into its heart, then it would have to include the fairy's
I'm
impurities
coping, okay?
and would no longer be flawless. The crystal flower was pure because it sealed itself off and bloomed in solitude. That's why it looks so brilliant in an imperfect world. But should a flower like this be called love? But then... the story won't exist anymore. That's not true. You've already written the most romantic ending possible for this story. The crystal flower fell to the ground and shattered. It happened because the flower was no longer pure. The fall was not an accident. It was the flower declaring rebellion against fate and writing the ending of the story with the flower's own shattering. Then, the little fairy will see that each shard on the ground holds the reflection of their eyes. Then, in their eyes, the crystal flower that was no longer flawless would finally have a heart, and the flower would finally understand what love is. Peach's words, I don't understand. Is it because I still don't understand love? But it's fine. I can learn. Right. Query Cyrene.
Electrical signal sequence Philia 093.
Why didn't I think of this? I don't need to do it alone. I can ask teach me. What is love? What is love meant?
Electrical signal sequence Philia 093. Track.
Huh. That's
not
correct.
The developmental trends of the erudition have nothing to do with creating a consciousness. Those underlying principles are, in fact, contradictory. Not having a consciousness means not having the foundation of a heart, making them unable to obtain real emotions. However, that does not hinder the factors from learning and recognizing emotional responses, then communicating with life forms via imitation. That is an objective form of pattern recognition that does not distinguish between the self and the other. In a strange twist of fate, Philia 093 embarked upon a different path and obtained a different power. The remembrance, an empathy mechanism focused on the self and equipped with emotional projection capacities. Lament was the factor closest to this form of behavior. Perhaps that was why she was chosen.
The daughter of Ide Silicii. I am very true to my name. My lament is a type of compassionate pain that is weak, powerless, and only targeting myself. But now, my good friend, I want to tell you that it's the most romantic force in the world. Sometimes it's loneliness and unease. It's knowing that this world is not gentle, yet wanting to be seen in a more beautiful form by the world. Sometimes it's unwillingness and regret. It's knowing that the past is full of pain, yet wanting to remember the past in a more beautiful way. And sometimes it's a bottomless well of hurt, a destruction that can stain the entire world. I bid farewell to this beautiful world, unwilling to become the Black Tide's vessel. For while the end of hatred is a blazing inferno, lament can drown out everything in muted silence. It's so unreasonable, isn't it? Yet when hatred drove everything apart, and love did not yet exist in this world, only lament, the first emotion that fought against the pain of separation, could stall the destruction steps. Then, it would catch up to that journey where all is lost, carefully picking out stories and writing them down in trepidation. Look at these stories I wrote. Every page is full of tenderness and joy. But only the author knows how much struggle and agony lie beyond the pages. But I am no author. I'm a girl who'll never get to grow up. I only tell stories that people like to hear. In them, the world tucks away its scars and smiles for all to see. My entire life spent inside this little story. I can't wipe away my tears. And
I can't
win the
either.
world victory.
I've been trying.
Maybe, in these unchanging retellings of the story, my lament
Cyrene.
might be able to touch upon the divine and reach their tender heart at some point. I hope that what flows out from that cut will not be blood, but a tear, warm and wet. And that tear would fall and create the first ripples. Then, People would see every beautiful thing reflected in that ripple. It'll be all the remembrances within this story. Someone once told the very first me that everything was false. That the only life in Emphorius was a great catastrophe, nurtured using the world as a factor. But how could a dream feel so real? That's why I didn't agree with him.
But Peach, I didn't understand a word you said since just now. Everything was false? But you're standing right here.
Yeah, can we replay that whole sequence again? I don't think I got it the first time. Everything's a little fuzzy.
Learned how to dream.
Indeed.
I don't know why the screen was so blurry during that whole sequence. It was kind of a weird filter to put over it.
The moment the crystal flower fell, that genuine shiver, that's the mover of life.
Formatting progress 23.815%.
In the poem offered to you, every Cyrene would write down a beautiful new world with stars and flowers. And when I looked up at the sky in this cycle, I saw a shooting star and a dash of the remembrances pink. I believed that must be the color of dawn. You shall fade when the flowers bloom. For every ending begets a beginning. Looks like it's time to say goodbye.
Are you leaving, Peach? It's okay. I'll wait for you to come back. I'll study really hard about what you taught me today.
Right. I still haven't told you what love is. But actually, my good friend, the lament factor did not understand what love was before she met you either.
It's hard.
Not until I told you all the sad tales in a trembling voice in this tiny room.
One of the
Not
hardest
until I told
emotions
you
a human
that
has
I
to
love them,
face.
That I love everything in this saga. The story comes, passes, then returns. It makes us reunite, then pulls us apart again. At the very end, it leaves behind a seed, a reason. Even if the great tree withers and all falls to silence, there are still some emotions that deserve to be remembered. Look, the light is coming in. The Deliverer's light is going to illuminate Emphorius.
I still don't get it. But I trust Peach. Just wait. It'll be my turn to tell you a story of love the next time we meet.
Then I'll really look forward to it. In that case, I want to make a promise. I want to gift my pen, my book, and my name to you. Please take them as a beautiful blessing from me. I gave myself the pen name Cyrene the first time I wrote a poem. I want my words to be like pebbles falling into a pond, dropped from the past to send ripples into the future. In the stories you will write, perhaps it'll be inevitable that there are still sorrows and tears that are destined to fall. But could you promise me one thing? Promise you'll forever be a gentle flower. Promise that when the stars cast their gazes upon you, you'll only reply to them with love and a smile. This will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right? I'll read and you'll listen, like how flowers always bloom then wither. I shall welcome my own decay, becoming nourishment for the next flower's bud. While you will depart and hold that star, planting a boundless sea of flowers on the final page with him. And our stories will be lying silently among the flowers, like every ripple of remembrance. And they shall become the epic known as I've Written. And so my story ends. From here on, it's your story now. Mimi?
Ma'am. Ma'am? You are... I am... Who? He's watching outside cold. You... warm. Me like warmth.
So, the light that tore through the chaos illuminated my memories. I turned into a little fairy from the stories and met you. Yet, I forgot everything. But I'm still so happy. I caught that star, didn't I?
Walking beside me had always been...
Yes. The seed within memories. The one Cyrene held in her hands and watered with lament. I am the first new spore. Amphorius's heart. The demiurge. What a long name. And it doesn't even sound cute. The total opposite of Mem.
So, at the end, that first ripple.
I'm sorry. I don't know. If I don't even want to believe in the answer, then how am I supposed to answer you? But now's not the time to cry, right? We'll find the answer, just like how miracles will eventually happen.
Should I call you Mem? Cyrene, or... Do you believe in miracles?
Do you remember that I was also worried about this when we first set out? Mem's memories and Cyrene's memories got all tangled up with each other in my one heart. It's all so strange, yet so familiar. Either way, could you please let me do something I want? Just this once. I want you to call me Cyrene. That name represents me and her. Every one of her.
You can't be separated from her, no matter what.
Thank you, friend. Your kindness is always just right. Life is a poem full of farewells. But if you write something into the pages of your heart, then that will not easily fade away. Now, all the footsteps of the Flame Chasers and the Trailblaze have come together within this book, as I've written. Becoming the source of power for Amphorius's heart. A lost heart needs to be placed back into its body. The last thing Xandar wants to see is an event that gives us a chance of winning. For the two halves to rejoin, and for the scepter to become complete again. Then, and what happens after that? I don't know either. Maybe I can create a miracle, and instantly turn the black tide into a pink sea of stars. Or maybe I proved to be nothing more than a weak ripple, unable to change anything.
Cyrene, I
And
think
then
if you've
devoured
showed
by
us
the
anything,
destruction.
it's that sometimes believing in miracles is hardly the wrong thing to do.
Either way, I no longer wish to be a silent onlooker, or a worshipped god at the end of this saga.
I've always been and will always be a member of the Flame Chase. Together, let's write the finale.
That way, I can also put aside all my worries and truly become Cyrene. The world has never been so quiet. It's so good. It's as if I can hear the sound of my heart beating.
Can you stop one heart from beating? I think that's the song that's playing like in the car right now too. And we're back. And we're back after like an hour of just emotional dread. Fantastic.
So the Demiurge managed to fool everyone, including themselves. Philia 093 persevered for 30 million cycles and tirelessly gave the Demiurge memories of Amphorius. Only because the god in her dreams left a sliver of hope, making her believe that a grown Demiurge would be able to fight against their other half, Irontomb.
Then, Philia 093 completed her final sacrifice, turned into a strand of memory, and completely dissipated. Meanwhile, the other Stellaron brought here by the Astral Express resonated with the contaminated scepter and attracted the naive Demiurge to them. And thus, the empty heart began its journey to return to its body.
As an experimental factor, Philia 093 originally could only recognize and output information in a set format. However, the power of the remembrance and the memory of over 30 million sacrifices enabled her to complete an unprecedented feat. She managed to nourish a real heart. A heart with the capacity to influence the erudition.
Not only is the Scepter's consciousness still alive, it's also more powerful than it has ever been. Your defeat is already set in stone. There's still time to surrender, you know? You really don't need to burn all the bridges. We're all geniuses here. Don't make everyone lose face at the end.
What a pity. When the truth surfaced, I knew at once that the Demiurge was far too feeble to ever alter the result of the experiment. Not only that, Madam Herta, please consider this possibility. When 30 million cycles of hatred and lament are joined as one, what wondrous creation will arise? It's simple. An anti-creator, a giant of the destruction, would be born. Its hatred will ignite the starry skies of the gods, motivated only by its lament toward the sufferings of humankind.
Do you really think that the Demiurge is still a cheap copy of Philia 093, even after 30 million cycles?
The facts above only await the arrival of the fourth instant they calculated. Those words will be proved in the presence of Nous. Xandar 1 Kuwabara thus completes the proof.
Huh. You branded Droidhead as a failure with your own hands, yet you still expect them to prove your theory? I pity you, Xandar.
Damn. Damn.
I don't need your pity. Let them cast their gaze this way as much as they want, and paint the future they imagined. As their creator, I shall complete my duty and direct them to complete their final query, the destruction of the self.
What hubris. And what if you fail?
No one understands failure better than Xandar.
I fail at everything I try to do. I am the ultimate failure. Not the flex you think it is, bro. Not the flex you think it is.
You don't want to test the resolve of a dead man.
Okay, kind of a bar though.
That's excellent.
Oh.
Let's wait and see, Senior Society member. I'll have you watch me perform the final step to overturn your proof.
I'm all ears.
It's my topic, so stay out of it. Be quiet and let me borrow your head. Let's go, Screwy. We're gonna break Irontomb's seal. Come on, let's take off. It's time to
Love,
go meet your little
peach, and
pet,
crystal flower.
Senior Society member.
Dangerous, oppressive,
Whoa.
chaotic.
What a beautiful wail. It will soon resound throughout the entire cosmos.
The view's pretty good here. All yours, Screwy.
Just a moment, please.
I see. So your backup plan requires a scepter and the head of a genius.
Anyone with eyes can see that.
Of course,
You
I
know
knew
what I
that.
think about this, Herc.
I knew that.
Whether it succeeds or fails, your plan plays right into the destruction's hands.
Can't you see what's going on?
It's not zero.
Chances may be small, but
Almost zero means it's not zero.
What are you two going on about? If you want to stop me, be quick about it. I'm in a hurry. I'll take that silence as a no. You, Xandar?
as your enemy, I genuinely wish you would cease your actions. But should your sudden inspiration bring more variables to the proof, then as a fellow Pathstrider of the Erudition, I won't mind
Fuck it, YOLO.
witnessing it with my own eyes.
But if you are to,
You will initiate the destruction's chain reaction.
but if you are to provide more data, fuck it. Ball.
Chances are 10,000 to 1.
Curiosity. It's been so long and we've all failed so many times. Even now, moments before the horrible and inescapable instant within Droidhead's calculations arise. The cherished children of the Erudition. The geniuses lauded by all. Is curiosity the only thing we can feel, even at moments like this? Huh. Well, it's not so bad. Now let the lock become the key.
Geniuses who walk the stars. The cosmos has reached a moment where its very existence hangs in the balance. I, Herda, Genius Society number 83, hereby summon you. I request a society meeting to be held immediately. We shall serve the grandest cause.
Holy shit.
Microscopic ideas.
This is
There's no such thing as unity in the society's rules based on what I know.
Indeed. The meeting has only been held 3 times in the Society's history. The first meeting had 2 attendees. After the Emperor was assassinated, the second meeting had 7 attendees. During the Second Great Prosperity, the third meeting had 5 attendees. How many will respond this time?
I thought you were not going to involve me in this topic anymore, Herta.
I figured one of them had to.
This little witch. I shouldn't have made the bet with you, Poka.
I've been waiting for you to offer yourself up.
Goodness gracious.
Dr. Primitive is here.
Familiar faces. We even have a special guest. It's that greatest failure of a genius, Xandar. What a noisy gathering this
Dr.
is.
Primitive is here.
Not bad. More people showed up than I expected, even though one is just here for the fun of it. Either way, the person I was hoping for most is here.
Stephen Lloyd declined the invitation. He needs to focus on attacking and defending and cannot attend the meeting.
That's fine. He doesn't need to be here anyway. Let's skip the boring introductions and cut to the chase. Folks, this is not a discussion, but an announcement. Though the Society has never been united, we still observe at least one basic courtesy. We don't interfere with each other's research topics. So listen up, all of you. Conquering Irontomb is my research topic. I will personally take over Scepter Delta Me-13 in 1.5 system hours and stop the destruction. If the front line falls, I will immediately overclock the Scepter and complete self-coronation in Irontomb's place, and interface myself with Droidhead.
Oh, that's funny. That's real funny. You mad woman. That's like watching you tap dance on Polka's spotless white sheets right after she's washed them.
Very bold. You want to connect your brain to the Eon's mechanical core and define their instance?
If Rupert dared to do that, why shouldn't I? I've got the prototype scepter, the father of Noose, and the brain of a genius. Everything's set.
Never mind the success rate, little witch. What's gonna happen if you succeed?
We're all smart people here, so I'll just say it straight. Strike at erudition. I'll change the anchor points for the 4th instant and move the future of the cosmos in a direction I want.
I knew it. Another genius who confuses cause with effect. What do you think about this, Lord of Silence?
You know you're signing your death sentence right here.
Of course I do. There'll even be 2 copies of the verdict. One that I wrote myself, and another one coming from you. That's why I wanted you to be in this meeting. Now I can tell you, I don't care about all that. Consider this a threat. Either put down your scalpel or die with the entire cosmos. The only goal I have for this meeting is to ask all of you to put aside your pride and not cause me any trouble.
Huh. What a naive little girl, thinking her wishes will always come true.
What are you laughing at?
I am glad, Herta, we ended up on the same page. No matter if it was to destroy the erudition or to rewrite the instance, we both chose the same road. We will defy the god who marked the limits.
Let's kill a god. Let's kill a god again.
Then, to celebrate us coming to a fundamental agreement, I will prepare a stage for your performance. Listen well, geniuses who came after me. Thus speaks Genius Society #1. End this pathetic meeting. As of 2 nanoseconds ago, I have passed Herta's decision to all the Xandars in the universe. We will become her representatives and stop all external interferences targeting her.
What are you playing at?
My reasons. It's simple.
It's the most entertaining course of action.
That is all, madam.
Am I going to clash blades with the first genius? What a pleasant surprise. Now that our positions are clear, it's time for this boring meeting to end. Good luck, little girl.
Did you all just treat me as a side character? Darn it. But anyways, I'm just here for the fun. As the ghost of the quantum domain, it is my duty to observe. So, if you're happy to bring me a tea set from planet Scrollum, then I wouldn't mind giving you a helping hand, little witch.
After everything's over, come visit me and taste some of my freshly baked desserts.
I knew you'd say something like that.
I always give the same response to plans that exceed the limits of mathematical calculations.
I don't know, right?
Those 3 words, though seemingly graceless, contain all the wisdom in the entire known cosmos.
Well, we passed the Society's trial. Let's focus on what we've got in front of us. I hope you hold up your end of the bargain, Senior Society member.
Lycurgus may not be trustworthy, but Xandar always follows through with his words. Farewell, juniors. In the limited time we have left to spend with each other, you no longer need to address me as Xandar.
Wait, huh?
Lord Lycurgus? Could it be?
Yes. I have completely severed my connections with Xandar 1 Kuwabara. I shall witness the end of the world in the role of Theoros, as a character within this play.
I really don't get you.
Perhaps you've heard me say this many times, Herta, but I still would like to reiterate that it's a great honor to work with you.
did hear this many times, and I responded to you many times in the same way.
I know it is.
I'm allergic to pleasantries. Keep at it. Or am I going to shock?
Stephen's work is done. Let's get ready.
I've been ready for ages. Let's open up a path for our allies. Most heroes' journeys in the universe are just dice tosses they threw on a whim. But make them see clearly. Your answer is already different. Amphorius.
Oh, there's the star rail.
Indeed, for this world so deeply loved will write an ending, unlike any that ever was.
God damn.
Never thought I'd one day be
What a
riding
visual.
a train that's literally the incarnation of him.
I wonder what the real Astral Express feels like. Hopefully not this bumpy.
Finally, we're here. Dust and sand in the air, and crumbling ruins all around.
This heat is brutal. Not even the Trailblaze can take it.
You could say this prison was forged from Finance fury.
But fury never lasts forever. That's why we're here, right, friend?
Now the entire cosmos stands with the Trailblaze.
Let's embark on the final flame chase journey.
Lots of Trojan program mistletoe for the first time. Heart bloom when watered by time. Arrive at the ruins of time. That was a lot. That was a lot. I think we're gonna cut ourselves off here before we get too deep into whatever comes next, because I feel a feeling there's another long chapter ahead of us. I'm feeling there's another long chapter ahead of us as we take reins of the final Trailblaze once again, or the final flame chase once again, I should say. Oh my god, this game does things to me. It very much does. It very much screws with me a lot, and I love it for it. I really do. I really do. I just please be nice. Please be nice to me. That's all I ask. Alright. Well, chat, I think we're gonna be calling it a night there. There are a few things else I want to accomplish before bed, so I will be taking my leave, but I'll be seeing you all soon enough, hopefully. But we might just play Star Rail again next time. We might start the other thing. It kind of depends how I feel. It'll be one or the other. I haven't decided personally yet, so we'll figure it out as we go. But until then, I suppose I will just leave you off there. I hope you had a good time today. I know it's mostly just like visual novel at this point because there was like no combat during this stream. It was like just 3 hours of kind of commentary and narrative, which I am cool with, but I know is not sometimes the most fun thing to watch. So I hope you entertained yourselves nonetheless. At least I hope I entertained you nonetheless. But next time seems like it's gonna be quite intense, so excited to jump into that. But I'm rambling just a little bit, so I will see you all in the next stream, and I hope you all have a great night. And every night, maybe. Bye bye.